Football League skips left for 8. And then 19 more yards, Tommy. This is Emmett classic running.
Emmitt Smith has great feet, shows good bounce-out ability during the course of the day.
And the key here is you see that the Bear defensive linemen are unable to really get any footing. William Perry trying to lunge for Smith, can't get anywhere near him, turns the corner, he's got good footing and goes out of bounds.
Novacek with a big block on the play. When you're good, you're very good. Emmitt Smith fumbles, but recovers it himself. Dallas settles for a Ken Willis field goal. Jimmy Johnson leads 3-0. Special teams play. Derek Brownlow comes in and blocks the punt of Maury Buford. The Cowboys cannot. A left to the face and a right to the jaw. And they're recovered to the 10-yard line. On the sideline, the calls come in. That's Joe's hand signals right there. On 3rd and goal, Smith forced wide. Then Singletary makes the play, but Tommy, a key flag.
Yeah, great play by Mike Singletary, but as you watch Richard just circled here, he gets his hands up a little too high, grabs the face mask of the offensive lineman, so a good play by the Bear defense that would have held the Dallas Cowboys short, negated by a penalty.
So it sets up a 1st and goal. They're stopped, but on 2nd and goal, Emmitt Smith, the touchdown, 1st quarter, 2 turnovers by the Bears, 10-0 the Cowboys lead. And the Cowboys were taking no prisoners. Neil Anderson's helmet can attest to that. So it's Jim Harbaugh doing what the Bears would rather not do, throwing the ball, and Tom Waddle, despite the good coverage, makes the catch. Then Ray Horton makes Waddle hero-hoo. By the end of the day, Tom Waddle was Tom Wobble. This is a familiar sight. Good. You? 3rd and goal at the 2, though. Waddle is tough, and Harbaugh tries for the sneak. No chance on 4th down. Joe, what about this call?
Mike, why do you pitch it 10 yards deep at the goal line? I got to be honest with you, I'm going to wait until the summer to ask you why. Good
move. Mike was wondering the same thing, probably, as his Bears still trail 10-0. But the secret weapon, 6th-round rookie draft pick, Texas A&M, you remember Darren Lewis. Harbaugh finds him for an 11-yard pickup. And then Lewis, running right, makes a nice cut and picks up another 11 yards. And then Lewis, running right, picks up, you guessed it, another 11 yards. And he's getting some help blocking, Joe.
You're right, he's not doing it alone. Neil Anderson helps Jerry Fontenot on the block. But Dixon Edwards also misses his contain assignment, allowing Lewis to get outside.
65 yards rushing for him today, had only 36 all year. The drive allows Butler to kick a field goal at the end of the half. It's 10-3. Now, Bears plays, how many plays have Tom Waddle's name on it? Well, this year a lot. And today, here it was. It could have changed everything, but doesn't quite get it. Sets up a Butler field goal, 10-6. The Cowboys still lead. Waddle is back, but he would have more comebacks than Larry Holmes on this afternoon. Dallas marches down to the 3. Steve Berline to Jay Novacek, the tight end. It's a touchdown. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Jimmy Johnson's Cowboys lead the Bears 17-6. Fans wake up. And now one of the most vaunted passing attacks ever. Maury Buford to Ron Rivera on the fake punt, and it's a 1st down. Joe and the fans are into it, finally.
They're into it, but so is Glenn Kozlowski. Watch from the right of your screen. He brings the defensive player in, almost breaking up what would have been his first pass reception of the year.
Harbaugh, now with the second life, makes a quick play here, the dump off to Lewis. Good play by Harbaugh, and Lewis pays for the 7-yard gain. 3rd and goal from the 4. Neal. Incomplete. Then on 4th down, can the defense hold? Watch at the bottom of your screen, number 20, Ray Horton. He belts Harbaugh, incomplete. Dallas takes over with 6:29 to go in the 17-6 lead. But the defense holds to the Bears, and Chicago gets it back. And guess who else is back? Tom Waddle. What a great performance he had this afternoon. 15 yards. Then, from the 12, Harbaugh to Waddle, down to the 4-yard line. He had to be helped off, but 2 plays later, he came back. And Harbaugh knew it, found him, finally inside the red zone, a touchdown, 17-13 Dallas, 2:42 to go. What a gutsy show by Waddle. Excedrin headache number 104, put 104 yards on the 9 catches. Ensuing kickoff, Chris Gardocki doesn't kick it deep or onside it, Tom.
Yeah, Chris, this would cost the Bears, kicked it out of bounds. Dallas took over on the 35 on the ensuing possession by Chicago, too deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that was ex-special teams coach Steve Kazor being yelled at by Mike Ditka. And here's what you talked about. The bad strategy or bad execution thereof allows Saxon to punt it deep. So the Bears have a chance down 4, but they're on their own 4. That's fine if you got Joe Montana. It's not great for if you're anybody else. Harbaugh loses the ball. Billy Bates falls on it. Dallas thinks they have the game, but a second look shows, yes, indeed, good call. Knees down before the fumble. But poetic justice, because on the next play, one of the remaining Cowboys who last made the playoffs with this team at 85, Billy Bates Motel. He's psycho as he picks off Harbaugh, and Tommy, he watched him all the way.
Yeah, Chris, it was destined to be. He never does see the receiver. He just follows Harbaugh's eyes right to the football. Cowboys advance.
Cowboys win it. Congratulations all around. There's Ditka and Bates. Well-played game. And once again, the Dallas Cowboys on the road at Washington. Close game at the Meadowlands. The Oilers won it 23-20. Both teams looking for respect. The Jets at 8-8, and the Oilers have finished the season at 4-4. Why is Warren Moon happy? Well, he has Curtis Duncan, Haywood Jeffries, and Drew Hill, and Ernest Gibbons. And where did he go to school? Louisville. And on the first possession, the Oilers and Warren Moon look sharp. Duncan catches it for 7 yards. Then, Moon to Jeffries. Gets it a good job on him today. Here's his catch for 20 yards. Moon to Drew Hill for 12. The drive, shoot up 8 minutes, and eventually was Moon. Ernest Gibbons on the post pattern touchdown, 80-yard drive. First time they had the ball, the Oilers quick lead at 7-0. Would the Jets fold right away? First opening possession TD for the Oilers is the first week of the season. But the Jets show no respect. Joe Kelly, Mike Dumas go face-to-face. Next possession for the Oilers. I want you to watch a pretty play by Eric McMillan. He doesn't get 2 feet in. Bing, 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 bing. He gets 3 feet in, and because of the Oilers' offense, McMillan, who's been riding the pines, gets to step in and show what he can do. The Jets take advantage. O'Brien, Al-Toon, didn't catch a touchdown in the regular season, but he catches a touchdown there, and it was a great job by Toon, Joe.
Absolutely. You'll notice how he keeps his feet in, manages to get his feet down, then reaches for the ball to make the possession.
So in the second quarter, the Jets have tied out at 7, but then it's Moon and Gibbons again. Zing to Gibbons, and he makes the turn on Tony Stargell, makes another move, and it's a big 35-yard pickup. Then remember the post pattern? Let's run it again. Zing. Touchdown, 14-7. They teach this at Louisville, Tom?
They teach that shake, too, Chris.
The Jets kick a field goal by Allegre, make it 14-10. Then Aldel Greco, 53 yards. My goodness, he nails it early in the fourth. The Oilers lead it 17-10. The Jets had their chances. O'Brien in the red zone, picked off by Bubba McDowell at the 3. Bruce Coslin said, no, not so deep. Jets driving again. They need a couple inches for a first down. Now, here is where they should have decided they were going to run it twice. So you could have run play action on 3rd down, but no, Brad Baxter stopped. Then on 4th down, Freeman McNeil leaps, but Bo Orlando and Dawn make the play, and the Jets are stopped. Coslin not happy with the measurement, certainly on 3rd down. But it should have been a 2-down play call. At any rate, Jets next possession, 4th and 6 at the Houston 22. Chris Dishman holds Toon, but no call, incomplete. Under 2 minutes to go, Jets out of timeouts, but Lorenzo White runs out of bounds on 2nd down. The Jets stop the Oilers on 3rd down. Kevin Gilbride, offensive coordinator, can't believe it. Jets get the ball with a minute to go. O'Brien. When you got a guy this tall, use him. Al-Toon catches it, out of bounds, 23 seconds to go. Then watch this. O'Brien. Mark Boyer across the midfield stripe. The Oilers lay on him, which is their prerogative. The ref then eventually's got to say, get off him or we're going to stop the clock. The tick, 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 and it keeps on ticking down to 20 seconds. It really cost the Jets. Then when they get it back, they have to throw it into the end zone, and almost Al-Toon. Oh. They did call a flag on offensive interference anyway, but still. Last chance. Terrence Mathis, if he catches it, he's in the end zone. But it's Bubba McDowell playing center field. And you know what? They must have watched the Falcon game yesterday. Chris Dishman shaves at Jerry Glanville. He played for Glanville. Ball. No! He's got a lateral. McDowell laterals to Dishman. And O'Brien and the Jets. Think about what could have been as the Oilers beat a very game and a team that people will respect now, the New York Jets. 17-10, but give Houston credit. They did a good job, certainly Moon to Gibbons, and after the game, Gibbons talked about scoring on the opening drive. So the excitement obviously building. No exception of excitement for our primetime players.
And we'll see Maury Buford, the old Texas Tech Red Raider, punting for the first time today to Kelvin Martin, who waits for it at the Dallas 20-yard line. High snap to Buford. They rush it and block it. The punt's up in the air. at the 20-yard line. Scooped up by nobody yet, but it's rolling around at the Bears' 10. Let's see if they rush this one. Kelvin Martin waits at the 10. They are not. Oh, it's a fake. He throws it out caught at the 40 for a first down.
Warren Moon takes it, drops back to pass, throws into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Ernest Gibbons under the crossbar. Warren Moon back to pass, sets up, good protection, throws down the middle of the goal line, touchdown. Ernest Gibbons.
Both wide receivers are on the right. Berline back to throw, looking left, throws it in the end zone, caught at the goal line, and Novacek pushes it in for the Cowboys touchdown. Harbaugh with 1:12 in the game. Back to throw. Little pressure now. Hit as he throws over the middle. Intercepted by Bill Bates at the 30-yard line. Bill Bates saves the day at the 30-yard line.
6 seconds to go in the game. Direct snap goes back to O'Brien. Steps back and throws way, way downfield. High in the air. Way down to the 5-yard line. And it's intercepted by the Oilers. Along the left sideline, time has run out. The Oilers have the ball, running it upfield along the right sideline, up to the 35, a lateral pass. They're fooling around with it now, and now down finally are the Oilers, and the ball game is over.
Congratulations to the teams from Texas. We'll be back.